And ladies and gentlemen, right on schedule. Oh, he don't want me to see them. But they're moving around that cone. They weren't up on top like that. The wigglers are traveling around the cone. Probably eating a little layer of bacteria that's on the cone. It's bacterial slime. Beneficial bacterial slime. And then they're going to move on to their parents after that. But you can see them moving. Trying to get zoomed in here without disturbing anyone. You can see them doing their wiggling. And like I said, these ones up here, their eggs weren't up there. These ones have moved up the cone. Isn't that beautiful? Dad's just looking after everyone. Mom's down there. A couple proud parents. It's a new day. It's a new life. Huh? Probably 100 and something of them there, roughly. I know they won't all make it. And it's a relatively small clutch, but this is their first successful clutch. And they're young discus still. You know. Barely a year old. I give them about, these fish are probably around 13 months. Give or take a few weeks. And I actually thought I was a couple months away because I was going to operate on the 15-month timeline. But you know what? You never truly know how young they are when you get them. And they very well could be 15 months old. Although when I got the snakeskin female, she was literally the size of a freaking quarter. Or a Canadian loonie dollar. Maximum. I think she's smaller than that. She's one of the first fish I brought home, one of the first discus. She came out of a batch of 8, and only 3 survived. Very, very small fry. And now I need to learn how to keep discus fry alive. Mom and Dad's going to do it for the first 2 weeks. So that will be my focus now. It's getting some brine shrimp hatcheries. Figuring out how to keep the water clean without disturbing anyone. I think I've got a plan for that. And they actually needed a water change the day that they laid their eggs. So I've been really watching things. And keeping little doses of prime in the water just to ensure safety in the ammonia sense. Keep things neutralized just in case. And maybe now I'm worried about doing anything to disturb them at this point. So I will let them bond. I'll keep them safe. I may drain very inch or 2 at a time out of the tank and then slowly siphon another inch or 2 back in just to gently freshen up the water. Because if anything swings or if I scare, oh, look at that one swim. Ooh, he's almost free swimming. Ooh, it's impressive. Look at him. Huh? Oh, there he goes. He just took right off. He's free swimming. That one's gonna grow fast, I bet, because he's a strong one. Oh, there's another one. Oh, we're actually catching the moment where they're deciding to free swim. Isn't that fucking awesome? See, that probably happened in the main tank, and then my filters got them, and Ely got them, and so on. in this tank, they'll be able to find their parents. And the most dangerous thing they have to deal with is a sponge filter, and they're not running terribly strong. So we should be in good shape. Everything I've done to make my water right. And I didn't have to go RO, guys. Okay, keep that in mind. You know, if you're in a situation where you got 8 off the charts pH, like I do, and you think you got to go RO to solve your problems, I can show you cheap RV block filters. I mean cheap stuff, and it's made for RVs, so you know, human use, consumption, drinking water, and just using those, I was able to bring me down out of the tap from 8 point something down to 7.2, and then when I drop that 7.2 into my tanks, it settles at around 6.5, which is exactly right for discus breeding. So don't waste all your time and money on RO, because RO is very wasteful. Something like 98% of the water you use just goes down the drain. You keep that 2% as your RO water, and then your water bill's huge. If you use the block filters I've employed here, you waste no water, none, and you keep your water bill as small as possible, and you get the results you need. To succeed. Daddy's cleaning up the eggs, leftover egg husks. See a couple eggs that didn't get fertilized, which is normal. There's always a couple. I've seen that in other pictures. I've done it. My only problem was my fish weren't old enough. Just like our friend Scheller told me, I was beating a dead horse a couple months ago, and they were just too young. I'm so happy to see when you've figured it all out and it works. So now going forward, I will be an individual who can make lots and lots of discus. Well, that's my hope. Let's see what happens. Let's take a look at the other fishies real quick. Here is the main tank. Gorgeous as ever. Those assassin snails have been working overtime, and I'm so happy to see almost no Malaysian cone snails in my tank. Another week, they may be eradicated. And then I have another tank to start moving a couple of my assassin snails. I have 8, but I'll just like put a couple in a 65-gallon downstairs and let them start working on that one. A couple of big ones, because that 65 gallons got them too. Everybody's happy. Everybody's water is perfect. Everybody feels great. There's Mr. Ely. Actually, Ely's probably a female, because she's on the large size for her breed, and that normally means it's female. She's a little gem. She's part of the shoal. The discus accept her as one of their own. And, no problems. All of the fish in my tank are very compatible with discus, including those catfish. Amazing, those catfish. If you've got mainly peaceful cichlids like discus in your tank, get some pygmy cuckoo catfish. They clean your discus. They literally clean your discus. They'll go, if they see like dead skin or something, they'll go up and gently clean it off them, and But what's also great about them is if they saw a parasite on your discus, they would go up and chew it off them. And that's an amazing layer of protection these fish can offer your discus. So they're not easy to find, a pygmy cuckoo catfish, and you want the pygmy versions, you want the little ones. The normal ones can get like quite big, and you don't want to deal with that. So you want the little pygmies, and you put them in with your discus, and they actually care for their fish. It's an amazing thing. It truly is. Let's check the Oscars. I've adjusted the light in this tank. I'll be taking these knife fish and pleco in, but for now this is where they get to be. I mean, they've been here in this box for the last probably 2+ years of their life, so they're comfortable. And I've adjusted the light to stay like it's nighttime to keep the knife fish happy, and he's more out now. He's not trying to hide from the light, so that's probably better for him. And that's what we'll do with him. Then over here, we got, I think I'm going to call her Gertrude or something, but that's, I don't know. I think I got to do better than that. But this system is running like perfectly, a well-oiled machine. As you can see, the water clarity is amazing. I have to wash the glass down there. The water's so good, I can see the dirt on the glass now. Oh, and that's her right side, eh? Yeah. Let's zoom in. Remember the damage? If you go back a few days when I got her. Just about healed. There's still some discoloration on a few scales, but she's just about healed up. And look at her. She likes to do this for me. She opens her mouth and says hi or something. She's a talker. She definitely does that for me. I don't know if she's trying to warn me away, but it's not aggressive. It's not aggressive, and she hasn't been aggressive to me when I put my hands in the tank. She's a pouter. But it could be because she doesn't know me yet. Maybe she's gonna get playful, start coming over and trying to toy with me in the future. But look at this, like I've been getting this for the last couple days. Put up a little short asking people what's that mean. It's probably some kind of Oscar body language, right? I'll figure it out. But at this point, I think she's kind of saying hi to me. I'm starting to think that. It's just... maybe she's warning me. This is my turf. And we're getting some color display. She's showing her blacks. Ooh, ain't that pretty. Oh yeah, she's showing off. I think this is like happy fish. Happy fish look. That's what she's doing. She let me know. No, you know. It can be difficult to keep the humans in this world happy. It really can. But thank God for animals. We can keep them happy if we want to. Your efforts don't go unnoticed. They let you know. Humans don't do that. kind of sad. Hope you all have a wonderful day.